Here you go. We're just waiting for you to realize that that's not gonna bring you peace. How many times I keep telling people, what is money gonna change, bro? Everybody, if I had $1 billion today, bro, $1 billion is still not gonna bring you peace. If you got a broken family with $1 billion, you're gonna have $1 billion with a broken family. If you got a broken heart, you're gonna have $1 billion with a broken heart. If you got a broken soul, you're gonna have a broken soul with $1 billion. Bro.
Yeah, it's tragic.
If you don't feel happy and successful from yourself when you get $1 billion, you're gonna be an unsuccessful, fulfilled person with $1 billion. Now you're gonna be like everybody else. Oh, money don't mean nothing. You gotta find that from yourself, bro.
This is my book. It's out. I had my book launch. It was super beautiful, successful. The energy was super dope. Like me coming from a space of being emotionally numb, emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
And now exploring what this energy, emotion is, and where these things come from. Like I said in my book release, where does the anger come from? Where does it stem from?
Yeah.
What's the root of it? You know. Peace, family. Welcome to another edition of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. We are the #1 podcast for individuals seeking to end generational dysfunction. What up, cuz?
Man, that tea, man.
What you got? What you got in there? What you got in there?
A little tea, man. You know, one of them my favorite teas. You know them that deadline. That deadline.
Of course.
That deadline. That deadline. That deadline tea, baby. You know what I mean? For real, cuz.
Nah, it is fire though.
It is, man. It tastes just like for people who tired of drinking coffee and want something healthier, that's definitely a better, healthier alternative, man. It tastes just like coffee. It tastes like a mocha at Starbucks. It tastes just like one. It really do.
I've never had a mocha from Starbucks. So.
You never had, but
I've never drunk coffee before.
So when you was drinking that Dandelion tea, you probably couldn't even tell that drink tasted like coffee. Have you ever smelled coffee before?
Yeah, the coffee bean.
So you ain't never got the taste of, because 80% of your taste come from your smell, so or something like that. I don't know. So for real, so I know a percentage of that. But nah, cause it definitely tastes. It definitely up though. For people who know what I'm talking about, they definitely comment down below and let them know. But nah, cuz I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling real good, cuz man, at peace. And I really mean that, bro. At peace, cuz man, I'm learning patience, and that's why every time I'm like, man, I can't wait. Then I stop myself like, no, I don't mean that. I can't wait. Every time I've been talking about stuff now, cuz man, cuz like I've been going through it, man, and it was like, wow, everything that I thought, let me rephrase that, every aspect of my life, every goal, every aspiration, every all the motivation, all the hard work, all that, I'm just like, man, I've been doing this for almost constant, just not thinking, not knowing that it's really you doing groundwork, that bro, that this is natural. This is really how it's supposed to go progress. You gotta go through the stress. You gotta go through the hardships. You gotta go through everything. You gotta go through the tooth. You gotta go through the car loss. You gotta go through the hard times trying to find a job. When I was selling, I had to find a job because being an entrepreneur wasn't as it was last year. So, and then on that, finally finding a way to keep thriving and going at the same time, accomplishing businesses, man. This is a dead fact now. The original people The original
exclusive.
people
Exclusive.
is
Lead Your Lineage
exclusive.
exclusive.
Is exclusive.
What's going on?
The original people is exclusive, man. I legally own the rights. It's 100% mine. My trademark has came through. You know what I mean?
Congrats on that.
For real, cause this
That's
is just like, you know, so everything's following the. Once again, let me not say everything. Every divine aspect, every aspiration through the ancestors has been working out, and it's been going through the dirt, and my roots have been spreading, and I can see I can see the little head of the grass going through. You know, I'm like, okay, you know, and I'm still adding more seeds. I'm writing my book. I'm finally done organizing it. I understand where I'm going with it. I'm a different type of writer, I guess. I like to organize my whole book before I actually get to write it. Like, I like to know what A through Z gonna look like before I get to writing it, so I can look at it and be like, oh, okay, yep, let me make sure I'm staying on path. It sounds crazy. That coming from me. I know it don't sound crazy for you, but I'm saying that coming from me, my words, you know, normally I'm just going however, you know, but when I'm writing.
That's, you know, it's wild, because with my book, I did the opposite of what you did.
That's right.
I know I wanted 7 chapters.
Yeah.
That's my life path number. 7 chapters. And I had titles of the chapter, and I had three sections for each chapter, and I just started writing. Then I hired an editor to clean everything up.
I wonder, do people do that when they write? Do they go the opposite of what they normally do?
It was very uncomfortable. But in the same time, it was my story too, and my experiences, and it was uncomfortable. There was some stuff I had to uncover and rediscover about myself. But it was one of those things that was therapeutic as well.
Yeah, very
liberating. Very, very liberating. So
yeah, I agree.
I had to go the opposite way.
I agree, cause writing my book has been more inspirational to teaching my kids. I've been feeling a thrive of more. I already felt a thrive. You already know, cause especially if you've been watching Lead Your Lineage and you ain't new. You can see every time I talk about it. But now it's like I even got more passion because I'm writing this book, and I'm on the outskirts of looking at myself now. I'm like, dang, bro, you doing your thing. I'm shaking up myself. I'm seeing what normal, average 5-year-olds know. When she going to ballet and she's having conversations with them, I can tell. I said, I see why my daughter gets along with older people better now. I see why. It's, man, it's a certain conversation she has. It's her type of dialect that she has, you know, like she comes up to a girl, you know, she was just talking, she was like, yeah, her natural small conversations, like we was talking about last past, guys, it's almost like ours. You talk to her, you know, she, we need to save the world. She's big on saving the world. I don't know what's up with her and saving the world, but I'm down with it, because she must be here to do it, because she talks about it every day. So she was like, you know, I'm just here to save the world. And she was just giving like her heart out. Like she was just being like her, like on another level, you know. And I was like, okay. And the other kids, they were just looking at her like, what the hell is she talking about? Like she was like, you know, it's just, I don't know how to explain it really, but I see why. And anyway, man, just learning how, where my son is on the level of kindergartners. Kindergartners are learning how to do the ABCs and 1 through 20 and know how to pinpoint them out, identify shapes and letters and all that. Bro, what? Bro, my daughter is 5 and she's learning how to do multiplication.
That's powerful. That's so powerful. Shout out to you.
So it really
for
appreciate it,
cuz that charge with our children, and that's like I said in the previous episode. If you have the means to do so, homeschool your children.
Yeah.
Everybody
named mama know. Every time.
Everybody named mama know. And I have a college degree. Everybody named mama know what the education system is about. If you have the means to educate your children, do so.
even if they do go to school, because in my book, in my book, I got it for where it's also written for people who do have their kids going to school. Mm-hmm. On how to help them manage and learn what they're learning and learn the truths about what they're learning. It's easy. Well, it's easy to actually spend time, man. We just don't want to do it. Mm-hmm. People be wanting to spend time. If you don't have time, how the hell you know what who's winning, what sports is going on, what's going on in the last episode of such and such? How the hell you know all this but you don't got time? Like real talk, cuz I'm not saying this. I'm not saying people should do this, but this is just how I work personally. You can ask us. I really some people can manage that in their life. Some people can. I personally really don't watch TV like that. I will. When you come over to my house, we're not about to be playing a video game together. We're not about to be watching TV together. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna be strategizing. We're gonna be doing something productive. And cuz we tell you. And I've been like this since I was little. I'm really not a TV watcher, man. I'm really not about to be doing all that.
You got something right here. Other side. It's like a piece of cloth or something. You got it. Boom. You good.
Bam.
You good. Yeah.
Bam. But you know.
You gotta look out for your cousins.
You got to,
man.
But you know what I mean? But yeah, cuz so that's one. So you got to prioritize your time. You got time. So I got that in the book too, though, cuz, man.
That's dope.
How you been feeling, man? I can go all day. I'm feeling too good, man. Hey, I'm feeling too good today, man. But you know, and still fighting. And then the crazy part about it, like I told you, man, what I'm really fighting, I'm getting into this more though. What I want every parent to do, man. Every parent to do. Find that time for you. Every parent, every husband, every wife, all y'all, man, find that time with each other and with yourself. And I'm gonna break it down more, but I just want to throw that in the air real quick.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate
you
for sharing that, cuz I feel great, man. I am detoxing right now. Mm-hmm. Detoxing. I took a small step back from it. Today and just how everything played out today.
Yeah.
But the past 7 days or so, I've been detoxing. I'm learning a lot about my body.
Yeah.
And how resilient it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you read and educate yourself on stuff, and you be like, yo, your body can do these things on its own. But when you really start to implement the stuff that you hear, it's like, oh, damn, it's been here the whole time. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I'm stumbling upon it now, and it's really changing my life, and it's inspiring other people around me as well. And you know, I used to be this guy like vegan or die.
Yeah.
But I'm not even that person anymore.
Vegan.
But it's like just that being able to. When people just come around me, they're getting inspired by my consistency. And I don't even look at it as consistency no more. It's just my lifestyle.
Yeah.
This is what I do. But it did start off with being consistent. Mm-hmm. And now it's a lifestyle thing. So being able to inspire people by just living my life. It's not, when I say consistency, I had to get to this point because I had to think about it. Mm-hmm. And now what I do is on autopilot, just like my breathing, just like my breath. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be intentional about breathing.
I'm glad you broke that consistency down, because I was definitely thinking, like, what do you mean by consistency?
It's just like, I don't think about blinking. Yeah. Like, you just blinked. You didn't think about it. You didn't even know you probably did it.
Shit, no. Damn, I did just blink.
No, I'm saying we don't think about the little minute details or the little minute actions that our body already does without us thinking about it. Mm-hmm. That's that divine creation that takes us into a whole different conversation. Mm-hmm. But I'm really feeling the powers of intentionality and what my body can truly do and how resilient it is when you put some more love and intention into it. Mm. So I'm very, very appreciative of being able stumble across this in this season of my
Give
life.
me your flowers too, cause I'm glad you can do that.
No, thank you.
I'm glad you.
It's been rough though.
You doing it, man.
It's been rough. It's not easy.
Ain't nothing, cuz.
It's been rough.
You talking to Mr.
It's like,
Hardaway.
man, it's like, oh, damn.
Penny Hardaway.
It's like, oh, I really want to eat this vegan food. Like, nah, we gotta bigger cause. You gotta stay attached to, so. And like I said, this is just in seasons of really getting your body into alignment and these different things. And long story coming to an end, you have everything you need to get what you need done. If you don't have it in your personal home, you got somebody in your phone or somebody on your social media page that can help you with that.
Yeah.
All it takes is you just to pick up the phone, call somebody. All it takes is you to talk to a friend, family member, coworker, or do a quick YouTube, Google, or social media search. And it's right there. Then from there, you can do your own research to understand who you are and what you need, and then just go. Just go. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's I'm moving into simplicity in all things of life.
Yeah. Because that's what geniuses do. The genius makes everything simple.
And I am a genius. So are you?
Hell yeah, man. I was born on the 16th. People who was born on the 7th, 16th, and what's that, 25th, are geniuses. Einstein, all them. Huffman, all them. I'm in Huffman. That's why I'm always coming up with genius stuff. You ain't got to tell me I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm born on the 4th. Hey,
I'm a genius too.
People like you are, fuck, I forgot. Y'all, no.
I'm
not saying y'all dumb, but y'all got something else. Y'all more, I forgot, man. It's like, I forgot, man. You gotta look it up, man. That's your shit.
I respect that.
I ain't here to tell you about your life. I'm here to tell you about mine.
I feel you. God, into the light. I feel you.
Hey, for real, man. Look, man. Hey, I'm big on that.
Something else too.
Well,
I'm feeling amazing and feeling great.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, I invested in myself. Meaning I started taking my self-value to another level of like speaking, right? And since then, I've had 2 opportunities to be able to increase the value that I bring when I speak. So it's unofficial, but these 2 things wouldn't have never crossed my radar if I didn't take what I already do more seriously.
Real shit.
And provide and take my value up to another level.
Real shit.
It was like, oh, okay, I got, like, these facts were presented. Like, oh, these people get paid, like, the average speaker gets paid between $2,500 to $5,000 every time they speak. I'm like, oh, okay. I know I'm not average. So now it's just a numbers game. So, like, okay, what am I missing to be able to attract that type of number? So I had to working within myself. Like, okay, it's something that I got in me that I'm just not putting out to the universe so it can come back to me. So when I increased that value in my self-value, my self-worth, when I increased it in myself and really started to like, hey, I do this, I got this going on, I do this. And I was like, okay, this is what you need. So now I'm able to attract these things. Same thing happened in our relationship with Kobe. I was like, hey, I'm ready to receive. Okay, bet, boom. Now I received my divine feminine. So the message in this one is when you start to say the things and mean the things and know the things that you want, they'll come and find you.
Agreed.
You don't gotta do too much, and that's why that goes back into me saying what I said earlier. Keeping things simple.
Agreed.
Keeping it simple. So I'm all about personal brand and podcast. I'm having these conversations with Cuz off camera, like, Cuz, we about to build these personal brands and with this homeschooling stuff, with my speaking stuff, and we'll come out here and we're gonna talk about it. This is like, from a business perspective, this is marketing for both of those brands, personally. We also have the Lead Your Lineage brand, so it's helping inspire our own family and other families as well. And also, this is therapy for us too. It's something we agreed to when we first started. Like, we gonna come and have a conversation, like we would normally do.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
And we just gonna turn the camera on.
Yeah, we're not gonna schedule. Say, hey, this is what we need to talk about. We're gonna talk about this. Nah.
We really don't. When it's just him and I, we just get on here and just start talking.
Yeah.
It's literally that simple. When we have our guests, we gotta do more due diligence so the conversation isn't stagnant or boring or whatnot. But when it's us, we get here, we just chop it up.
Chop it. And when we have guests, it's still natural, but
Absolutely.
we just
know who we talking to.
Yep, we can know who we talking to, and we gotta, and those people, we just gotta, set the rules.
It's like we gotta date them before you get in the room. You gotta know who you come. Like, you might get people go on blind dates, but that's not a normal thing. You know what I mean?
Not us. I don't go on blind dates. I gotta get to know who you are.
Yeah,
With
so
that big stuff. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Who do you think you are? That's all.
Mr.
Is you hating on my single capabilities?
Hey, man. We're gonna let you stick to everything besides singing.
All right, that's cool with me.
Hey, you feel me?
Hey, that's cool.
You feel me? Hey, you feel me?
Out there sweating anyway. I like big chilling. I want to chill in the backstage while they out there singing and doing this stuff.
But that's why I'm feeling great and amazing. I increase my value.
That's what you're supposed to do, cuz that's how I've been feeling, man. And sometimes it don't. Well, a lot of people don't understand this. It don't happen overnight, because I've been had to get myself gracious, cuz man, and for real, and I'm proud of myself, man, cuz in these since I started becoming a true entrepreneur and really trying to chase my dreams in 2020. That's when I started speaking and start, going out. I joined BMG. All of that was because of the original people, So I always was like, when I first started, I thought this was gonna boom at first, man. But really telling the universe who you are and really understanding how to manifest everything and the energies and learn who you are and be like, okay, it's more ways for me to learn and to also gain from what I'm doing. That's when you really learning, because that's when you really start gaining. Because man, I was just thinking about how I'm gonna finish paying for school. Talked about it, figured out, used my words, talked to the person who was talking to me, had a meeting, did all type of stuff, figured out how I'm gonna pay for it, so now I can continue to go. I ain't heard about the trademarking forever, cause I really thought I was gonna have to start everything over, cause I did everything myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm like, dang, I must feel everything got wrong. Man, I'm wearing, and I ain't got no emails, thinking nothing but negative. Get a call. I missed a call. It was the person, the attorney on the trademark, man. And when I heard the good news, bro, I'm like, okay, everything works, Figured out. I don't give a damn. By the time they see this, I'm already gonna be dropping out by my tooth. So I don't give a damn. I get my tooth in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, everything is going to fine. I've been through so much, cuz, bro, in the last 2 years and all that, man, just, and I realized, cuz, not once did I skip a beat. And the universe understood what I was on. Now the universe like, oh, okay, you really was on that, you know what I mean? So, like you said, because I'm trying to figure out how I ain't been doing this as long as you have, but still I'm trying to figure out how I can get my pay, how I can get my dividends when I go out talking to, when I do anything, when I'm trying to do everything I do, I put people underneath, and I take this to heart. So, I got, I still be talking to my little bro all the time. I told him, when I get done, all the time, bro. I talk to him all the time. He's supposed to be coming over on March. I thought the camera went out. On the real New Year's. You coming over too, Kobe?
Yeah.
You
get, man, cuz I learned it from Kobe.
I know.
To tell me.
How come I told Nadia?
What we doing?
I told Nadia because Nadia didn't tell me. Until she, I'm like, damn. Oh, okay. She like, cause I was about to plan on something. So what we doing on the 23rd or whatever day it is? She was like, that's the part. I said, dang, okay. Thank you for telling me. She was like, yeah. I said, I was like, what you told Cuz? I was like, dang. I said, now Cuz gonna say, man, how come Cole knew before me? I knew you was gonna say that shit. I told Natty. I said, man, now he gonna be like, dang. I was like, man, dang, well. Now he know. Now he knows shit. Hey, you know how it is, man. You know how it is. But nah, Cuz, for real though, man. And I'm gonna get to one thing you were saying, man. That's why I'm trying to say give you your flowers, Cuz, because working on yourself is hard, Cuz, especially when you got kids. Like I said earlier, everybody, I want for real, everybody to pay attention to this, man. I know I'm always talking about homeschooling and all this, but this is very important because this is the first thing I say. You got to be self-calm. But anyway, how you get to self-calm is you got to take care of yourself, bro. I'm gonna keep preaching that. That's what I've been working on lately, because I've been learning how to take care of myself. When I wake up at 6 a.m., whatever time I wake up, I instantly take care of kids, taking care of my daughter. I got a 5 months baby, Kemper. Shout out to my baby girl. That's my baby. Hey, she the one, bro. She the one. I feel like she more. I said, okay, she got her daddy aggressions, her daddy aggressiveness. But anyway, that's my baby. But then I got my son. He 3 years young. Then I got my daughter. She's 5 years young. And so when I'm waking up, the first thing I'm doing is taking care of them. I'm taking care of school. I'm managing this. While they doing this, I'm getting homework prepared, or I'm cleaning, or I'm doing this, or while they doing something else. While I got them busy doing something else, I'm doing Lead Your Lineage, or I'm doing the original people, or I'm filling this email, or I'm filling out this email, trying to figure out how to get this and that taken care of. All throughout the day. So I'm busy literally from the time they up to the time they go to sleep. And when they go to sleep, sometimes I still gotta get something done for the original people, Lead Your Lineage, because I didn't have time doing that. So I gotta do that. Then I finally had that little window of 30 minutes of me time. And guess what always happens? You go to sleep, and what happens? You redo it, and it becomes repetitive. And after it becomes repetitive, you realize that you never had time for yourself. So I want everybody, we have to, because it's chewing me up. And then especially with people like me, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling people, it's people out here who going through the same thing as you. So we just gotta do this shit. We just gotta get this shit done. I don't mind. I don't complain about shit, cause I tell you, I just be like, fuck it, I gotta get it done. But I don't really have a village, you know. My kids I probably don't have my kids probably once or twice throughout the whole year, no lie. So I have to manage with that too. So I gotta find time. And how you do that, I don't know. But I need y'all help to help me figure it out. And I'm gonna keep helping y'all out to tell y'all how I'm figuring it out. But ways that I am doing it is, man, cause bro, I find 5 minutes extra in the bathroom, man. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just looking, just sitting down or something, or just quietness, bro.
When you, 5 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that I'm learning more about too. In those 5 minutes, do you take time to breathe?
Cuz.
Like intentionally.
Cuz. I thought we was on the same page. The so crazy part about it is I thought you was gonna ask me what was we doing, but you asked what was I doing. You asked me what was I breathing, because that's what I be doing. Do you hear what I just said? I thought you was gonna ask me what I be doing, but you asked me what I be doing. I be breathing. I be sitting there breathing for those 5 minutes. I literally don't be on my phone. I don't do nothing, cuz. I just do this with my eyes closed. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. Everything is peaceful. Everything is peaceful. I'm glad that I don't have no break for my kids. My kids are I'm here for, that's a reason why. I'm supposed to learn something from this. Let me learn the lesson I'm supposed to learn from this, that the universe is that I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. I'm here to understand. Don't break. I signed up for this. This is you. You breaking something. Think about how close you and your kids gonna be. Think about this. Lead Your Lineage is growing, bro. Don't keep trying to make it grow faster. The original people growing. Don't keep trying to make it grow faster. You doing great with your marriage. Don't try to be greater. You're doing great with your daddy. Don't try to be doing greater. Give yourself grace, bro. You're doing a good job. How many people doing what you're doing? Breathe. How many breaths was that? 5? How many breaths was that? 6? That's what I be thinking in my head, cuz for those little 5 minutes, and I've been at peace. I've never been at peace this much as how I have been at in my life. Cuz I have been at peace, bro. Because, and I do that. Breathe in out your nose, out with your mouth. I've been at peace, cuz. I've been at peace like never before. And ever since I've been finding peace, cuz before I found peace, I was just working. Now since I've been found peace, it's like everything that I've been waiting for and to fall in place. It's like, oh, bro, we were just waiting for you to find peace. Here you go. Here you go. We were just waiting for you to realize that that's not going to bring you peace. How many times I keep telling people, what is money going to change, bro? Everybody, if I had $1 billion today, bro, $1 billion is still not going to bring you peace. If you got a broken family with $1 billion, you're going to have $1 billion with a broken family. Yeah. If you got a broken heart, you're going to have $1 billion with a broken heart. If you got a broken soul, you're going to have a broken soul with $1 billion. Mm-hmm. Bro.
Yeah, it's tragic.
If you don't feel happy and successful from yourself when you get $1 billion, you're gonna be an unsuccessful, fulfilled person with $1 billion. Now you're gonna be like everybody else. Oh, money don't mean nothing. You gotta find that from yourself, bro. Money don't bring me happiness. I bring myself happiness. My wife don't bring me happiness. I bring myself happiness. My kids don't bring me happiness. I bring myself happiness. I enjoy all of those things. I enjoy it. They help me be comfortable in life, but I don't expect none of those things to bring me happiness. I don't expect nothing external to give me happiness. I expect everything to the eternal and peace to come from within.
I'm glad you touched on that too. This is a conversation I had to have with myself many times, many moons ago, about what I'm getting from, what success means to me. Mm-hmm. And when I get whatever success means to me, what's the next thing? So it's like every time you define what it is for you, the needle moves further.
Yeah.
Like the finish line moves further. It's like, okay, I got this done. What's the next thing? So it's something that never stops. So if you put value, that much value into money, mm-hmm. then that can lead to you doing some stuff that can corrupt your soul, like you said. That can lead to the things that are very, very, way more important. I've seen this exercise done several times, for example, right? Mm-hmm. To bring this home. I've seen people say, hey, I want to have $1 million, right? Mm-hmm. But then they give the stipulation of, like, well, if I give you $1 million today, but you don't have any legs anymore, or you don't have, or your father transitions, right? Those people quickly switch it up. Like, I don't even want it no more. I don't even want
my legs. I was talking about the second one.
I know. We're gonna talk about that off camera.
No, I was just bullshitting. I just wanted them laugh.
But in that moment, people really start to think about the decisions they're making and what really is important to them. Mm-hmm. And when we at the core, we really want our family to be intact. I believe all humans do. Mm-hmm. At the core. Now the reality like that for a lot of people, that's not the case. I'm aware of that as well. But at the core, we want our families to be intact. Because we can relate to those people. Literally, we can relate to them because we're related. Mm-hmm. by blood, by DNA.
Yeah.
We're literally related. So it's natural, it's nature to be able to want that, to love that, to have those things, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And you have to find the lesson, the blessing or the blessing within that. That's on you and your journey. And when we figure out the things that really make us successful, what makes us happy, find that peace and happiness balance.
It brings woof.
Then we can, okay, whatever this monetary value or these finances bring, it just multiplies it.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Yep.
And it's like, because I really didn't have a great relationship with money.
Yeah.
I never was like hoarding it or was like spending it crazy. I just really didn't care. I was very nonchalant about money.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay, it's cool.
Yeah. And now it's like, okay, I know what my mission is.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Based on the world we live in today, I gotta go get some money.
Yeah.
But it's not like I could literally live a life without money. I can do that, cuz. Am I doing that now? No, but can I do that? Absolutely.
Yeah. See, I was raised differently because I remember trying to get some money like when I was 10, I came up with an idea to wash some cars. Me and my big brothers, no lie. You can't ask me. I said, man, we should wash some cars for some money. We should put up we was in different circumstances, Joe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I was cutting grass around that age. So I feel you.
Yeah, we was washing cars and stealing from the gas stations and Target and selling the football cards. I got the football cards.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but think about where that mindset came from. I gotta go get some money. Right. And like how many young people are going through that right now?
For no reason.
You know what I mean? Like that example I gave you, I did that at the school.
And you know what, cuz? You know what that led? That, like you said, chasing money instead of chasing who I was, and all of us, everybody that I came up with, we all got into some shit. We all, like you said, it all ends up to disaster. Chasing the money led to us, and even we can say this, even if you don't go to the wrong pathway. I'm gonna say that, but I'm just saying from experience. We chasing the money led us to the streets, and then led to the death path or the penitentiary or forever lost. Some people, it is from forever working for another person.
I can speak on that part.
Or forever stuck in a trap of not even just 9 to 5, of sometimes even careers. Sometimes careers can
even
be
deeper than that, not even knowing who the fuck you are.
That's what I was just about to get into. And that whole time when we was chasing money, when we was chasing 9 to 5s, we was doing all of that, when we figure out at the end of the day when we died that we never realized who we were, that shit hit deep, bro. When I figured out who I was, cause like I just said, when I found peace and all that, cause I've been knowing who I am. But I've been aware. I've been awakening, cause I'm still learning who I am, and I would never ever fully, cause I change every day and I gain so much experience every day. So I'm always gonna be learning who I am. However, I didn't start getting into that mission probably 4 years ago. That's when I started broadcasting. But I got into that mission probably in 2019 or 18 or 2018 probably. I don't know. Probably 2022 again. 20 at the same time. I don't know. But anyway, when I got on that mission to really knowing who I was, cause man, it started opening up doors. It opened up every door that I'm through right now. Every door that I have that will open all became after I figured out who I was. I wasn't no person who I'm not a person who needs to graduate from school and get credentials and all that. That's not me. I'm natural, legit. My personality fits entrepreneurship 100% way. My mindset, everything. So that's me. I didn't have time to learn that. Hey, you don't have to go to college to be successful. I didn't have time to learn hey, bro, what you doing right now, how your mindset is, bro, you actually become better if you just become an entrepreneur. You're gonna struggle. Imagine if I've been an entrepreneur for 10 something years, you know what I mean? Or so I've been, who knows?
Yeah.
However, I didn't know who I was until I got older in life. And a lot of times we don't, and a lot of big misconception is, oh, people, he this age, man, he don't know who he is by now. The problem is just because he's that age doesn't mean he had time to work on himself. The big problem is time. No one has gave the black man time to work on himself. No one has gave us the knowledge on to work on ourselves. When we're little, we're taught to, oh, you gotta do this and do that, chase your dreams, to become the biggest person you can be. Why nobody say, bro, get to know yourself right now? Chase your dreams. How the fuck you gonna, we telling kids to chase their dreams and they don't even know what the fuck kind of dreams they having.
Let me touch on this, because I went through this.
What kind of dreams they have?
I talked to a group of young people here at P30. One time, we were in one of the conference rooms, and I asked them what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right. It was probably like 3 or 4 of them that raised their hand. They wanted to be a professional athlete, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, why? I was like, why do you want to be a professional athlete? And it was like, oh, you can make a lot of money. I was like, oh, okay. Well, look up how much money they can make. So I'm putting their dreams into their hands now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, so they can have a goal that they can shoot for. Okay, that's cool though. X amount of millions. Okay, cool. That's what's up, man. What if I told you that you could do the same thing without being a professional athlete, just by doing a different industry? Oh, okay, how you do that? Well, let's talk about it. So if you didn't go to the NFL per se, what would you be doing? I don't know, but I have a backup plan though. Like, okay, well, that's cool too, to a certain degree. But at some point, you gotta focus on something. So it's gonna be sports, or it's gonna be this. And I was saying it like that because I fell into that trap where I was like, it was sports or not.
Yeah.
I didn't care about nothing else. I didn't care about nothing else because all I saw was sports.
Yeah.
Even when I was like, all right, I'm not going to be a professional athlete. All right, I still want to be involved in sports. Okay. Next best thing, in my opinion, was, all right, let me go be a sports agent. Because I'm looking on TV like, oh, okay, I think they get a little percentage off of what these athletes make. Oh, okay, that's cool. If I get enough athletes, I'm good at math. I'm counting in my head. Well, if I get enough athletes, I can get to that same number I want. When I found out what goes into it, I was like, oh, damn, I don't really fit my personality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to do all that.
Don't fit your personality. That's the biggest.
Then I'm like, okay, look, what is my personality? Okay, I can go coach. But I'm still in sports though.
Yeah.
Which I'm still, technically I coach now. Technically, right? So now I'm coaching. It's like, okay, I can do X, Y, and Z. But now, from the other aspect of it, I don't even have to be someone that I'm not. Mm-hmm. I can just be myself. Coaching is just mentoring. I am a full-fledged person, and I'm a guide for people.
Yeah.
I'm a guide for young people. I know that because a brother came up to me at my father's homegoing service saying, hey, your father helped me get out of trouble when I was little. Mm-hmm. That's how I know it's in me. Mm-hmm. I ain't never met this brother a day in my life. I ain't never seen that man since that day in 2016. I ain't seen him ever again. I wouldn't even know what he looked like, but his words will always stick with me. Mm-hmm. Always stick with me. Because I felt it, and I knew exactly this is what I'm here to do. Mm-hmm. He was sent to give me that message. He was like, hey, bro, keep doing what you're doing, or keep exploring what you're getting into. You're supposed to be doing this. Mm-hmm. Now, the way I do it, that's up to my creativity. I can do it this way, I can do it that way. But I know I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, that's my foundation. I can build on top of that. But you got to know who you are first. Like you were saying. I got deep off into that. No, man. But it was needed. It was needed.
No, that personality, we're not done. That personality, man, that's the truth. I learned that too. See, for right now, I'm gonna let y'all know. This is why I'm probably feeling like this too at work, because it's upcoming a new year for me. Mm-hmm. You know, for the work, because I'm with the world. So it's coming with me and the nature. For me and nature, it's upcoming of the new world. So now I'm really starting to look at last year, how everybody else was looking at it in January. That's how I'm looking at it now. Like, damn. And last year, that's what I learned, cause your personality. When I was trying to figure out how to get some more money, and so I was like, oh, I gotta get a job, and I started working. I was like, that's outside of my personality. You know how uncomfortable and miserable you start getting when you outside of your personality. I thought being a struggling entrepreneur was hard. No, ain't nothing harder than being outside of your personality after you learn that feeling. After you learn how it is to be who you are and do what you are designed here to do, doing anything outside of that is very uncomfortable and miserable. And I don't think a lot of people know that because they haven't got to fulfill who they are yet. And so, man, learning, working in my personality, cause that's one thing I learned this year, man, and that's one thing I'm taking into next year, and I'm looking into it like I'm glad I learned that. I'm glad I learned this. I'm glad I learned that. My way of teaching, even ways of teaching kids and stuff, you gotta go through their personalities. My son, he didn't like the jiu-jitsu trainers because how they was training, and I knew it. So he don't do it no more. We gotta find him another class to do. We gotta feel something more his personality. People be like, oh, why kids is not? Because that's not their personality. You gotta teach kids what they want to do. My son is not one of those kids who want to act like he hitting something. He want to hit something for real. He want to hit the other kids. He want to put the glove stuff on and actually hit each other. He okay. He okay to take hits. He put that thing on all the day and get beat up by his daddy. He okay. He okay. He ready. He ready. You know, he ready. So we gotta find something in his personality so he can develop. Mm-hmm. So I learned that from even teaching my kids. Even when you even teaching people, you gotta find something in their personalities. We wonder why everybody fell in and all of this, and wonder why only 35% of the school people can read right now, cuz reading up to less than 35. You know why? Because they ain't reading books that they fucking interested in. I think I'm stunting, cuz if we go start asking these kids, hey, okay, you don't want to read books, but what kind of book would you be interested in reading? Why we ain't never asked them that instead of trying to give them the fucking books? Oh, here go a book, read it. Oh, he's not reading the book. He's not taking all the necessary stuff. Of course he not. You done gave him this random ass book by this random ass author who talking about some random ass shit. They don't give a damn about no random. Man, Bob, give me something give me something that I'm interested in.
And this is, and to touch on the point about books, right?
Yeah.
They're extremely important in society and in family as well. When we think about it,
read books
from
every day,
the foundation of what we're living in today, right? Mm-hmm. Like you got a bookkeeper.
Yeah.
Right, to keep track of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You have an obituary. Mm-hmm. It's like a list. It's kind of like a booklet, in a pamphlet, in a sense, where it has a list of all these people and the person that transitioned, what they were able to do on Earth, and how they are being remembered and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When the Constitution,
it's in a book.
It's a book, right?
Yeah.
The Bible, the Quran, the Torah, it's a book. Mm-hmm. When people in law enforcement or some type of legal field have to take their oath, right?
Yep.
They put their hand on the book.
Yep.
What you're working on to change the trajectory of how people are educating their children is a book. What I've done about personal development, it's a book. Yeah. But this right here, our conversation can be transcribed and be put into a book, and that transcends our lifetime. Like when we go back to the Matter, even though it's graphics, though, but people can literally take pictures of those graphics and put it in the book, and people can read it. So having the book is it's what's the best way to describe it? Without books, and I'm saying it like this to make it make sense. Without books, will we be uncivilized?
I know what you mean. I know what you're saying. Because books came from, you know what I mean, man.
That's the fabric of of the foundation that's been built that we're standing on.
I feel you. However, I say it's more like tablets and shit. It's similar. I know what you mean. I feel like it's more tablets and more.
But what's the tablet? What's the tablet shape like? A book?
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you. But it's big.
Yeah. All I'm saying is books can get set on fire. So what I do agree with you though is words put on paper for everybody to words put on something that it can stick on, or you know, because wood and stone and all that do have meaning. I do agree with you. I do agree, but you know, I agree 100% with you saying it was just books to me can get set on fire. But like you said, the tablets
and our people's books have been set on fire.
My point, but those tablets have it. That stuff on the walls have it. Our Bill of Rights, all that. Somebody possibly could set all that stuff on fire, bro. All that, you know. So books, the Holy Bible, all that can get set on fire. So, but at the same time, that stuff on the walls, written, all that, man, that's forever. So I do it, and the crazy part about it, all this stuff in the books, from left to right, from fiction to nonfiction, can get pinpointed back to what's on stones and the tablets. So I do agree with you. The books, what's in the books, yeah.
That's another powerful thing too.
What's in the books?
The only thing that, yes, and also with the hieroglyphics and the metadata as well.
Yeah.
The only thing that could possibly destroy it is an act of nature.
Yeah.
Somebody would have to set a book on fire.
Yeah.
If somebody literally strong enough to rip a book apart, right? If somebody had the time and the patience, they can put that book back together.
Yeah.
But if it was set on fire, it's gone. It's ashes now, right? If there was an earthquake somewhere and now all the land is being disturbed and disrupted, now that stuff get covered up and we never get to see it. I see the writing on the wall, the hieroglyphics on the wall.
Well, I do agree though, cause
stuff that's under the ocean that we just can't read because we can't get to it.
It is, but no, I do feel like that though, because if you think about it, even everything, like you said, is structured by religion, is structured by a book. Our Bill of Rights, the way we live in every day is structured by books.
Laws, books.
So power, and guess
Tax
what?
code,
and guess what? What do they say? And you know, think about it, cause black folks, most of us, melanated folks don't know law. We don't know none of this stuff. We don't know the Bill of Rights. We don't know none of that.
We don't know our family.
And all of that, I'm just saying, just to get us through here though, we don't know the Bill of Rights, we don't know none of that, all that other stuff, how finance work, how this country works, period. And all of that is about books. And what do they say? If you want to hide something from us, put it in books. So think about how important it would be if you pick up a book. Hey, to be honest, a book saved me. The Miseducation of the Negro saved me, cuz I got to read that book in like 2019 or 2020 at the beginning, like at the end of 2019, 2020, man, that thing opened up my mind so much. A book, cuz, made me understand like, whoa, this is why I was thinking like that. That's why my thoughts were like this. I was programmed to be like this. Start reading more books and start understanding who I was. Books helped me understand who I was because I started reading more about history and understanding like a lot of our mindsets, a lot of way of black people think, bro, we've been programmed, legitimately been programmed to be like that, bro. And if you pick up the books and you read the books, you be like, bruh, even the way we think as melanated people, it has been constructed in books. For instance, the religious instructions of the Negro, the religious instructions of how to sell to the Negro, the instructions on how to sell with the Negro, the instructions on how to work with the Negro, the instructions on how to slave the Negro, the instructions to how to keep, fuck up our mindset, all that's in books. And that's legit how we still living to this day.
Yep. Absolutely.
Ain't that wild? Even if you break it down like that, even you can even go down that, because if you read these books, man, you'll really be like, wow. Even the little one, even if you watch this video called I showed cuz because they got a book too. What video I showed you? I showed you the instructions of how to sell to the Negro. You know I showed you that? And man, bro, it's a book too, man. And it's not that big. It's still a book. And if you read that book or watch that video, you be like, damn, bro, we really buy shit like this. We really be acting like this when we go to the stores. We really do be the first people to go out and buy all the expensive shit and be the first people to buy and sell them out. We really be the ones, and we realize that's because they market us like that, and it was meant to be like that. You're like, damn, that's fucked up. Guess how I learned all this, cuz? What's all this in, cuz? All this information is in a what, cuz? A what? A book, cuz. All this, and I'm not lying, cuz all this is in a book, cuz. People want to know what happened. People want to know what happened. Damn, cuz you got me about to be, boy, you got me on something now, cuz people be wanting to know, nah, man, for real. People be wanting to know what happened to us. Oh, how did we lose all that power if we was powerful and this and that? How did we become slaves? What at my house? If you come to my house, guess what? I can show you. But guess what you got to do? Read a book. Some books, bro. All these questions black folks be having. Oh, what happened to our ancestors? Who was our ancestors, man? You got to start reading books, bro.
Yeah, and to make all that more streamlined,
you got to start reading books.
It's a document.
Documents.
It's a documentation, right?
Documents.
But look, when you break the word document down, like documentation, like they're, and I can look this up. It's etymologyonline.com. Look what documentation means, like the etymological meaning of documentation or document. It's two different. So it's like three or four, depending on document or documentation, different variations. You got doc, and you got the U, and you got mint, M-E-N-T. If you got document, you got doc, U, mint, and ation. So, or ion. So when you look at all these different things and how they break down, what are those little pieces that make up that word? So when you put all of that together, it gets us the documentation that you can put in the book and you can start giving it out to people. It's the medicine, it's the programming, it's the spelling, it's the
letter is documentation of what really happened. The tablets is documentation of what really happened.
But you got you have to document what you got going on, like family history, family genealogy.
Our book, we got a whole book of documentation of our family.
I got some resources too. I'm gonna share with you too on some family stuff too. Like somebody that works here at P30, they have. I ain't even told you. That's crazy. I be having some conversations. No, they're not our family, but they. So she is Hawaiian. So they're more close to like their natural, that's a whole island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So they more close to like their natural like indigenous culture. So she was telling me more about it, like how they keep their family tradition alive, and she was breaking down like they're starting to plan on. Shout out to Kelly too. They're planning their 2025 family reunion right now. Yeah. And they got different generations that's like color coded, and they got.
We about to
different.
We're doing that in June.
Like I said, I got a whole bunch of stuff to share with you. She showed me her family crest and all types of stuff.
We need to do that.
That's why I'm cuz.
We need to do all that.
She is a gem. I want to get her on the podcast.
We need to do all that in June, cuz.
Yeah, that's a.
Bring your book in June.
We can do that. Absolutely.
We need to read your book out loud in June.
We can do that.
Man, shout out to Kelly. That's her name.
Yep, Kelly. Yep.
Shout out to Kelly, man.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so she was sharing with me how her family is tracking all these different things. It's super dope. We'll be here for a whole another 5 hours talking about that. We having some great conversations.
What we at, man? We ready to wrap this?
Yeah, man, it's been a great episode, man. We got some work to do.
Man, we do. Man.
We got some work to do.
I got.
We're gonna keep it simple too.
Yeah, I got.
You feel me?
Hell yeah, I got some work to do for real, man. Hey, in 38 weeks, I'll be finally done with school, man. So
I love it.
Good. Yeah, I feel good. So 38 weeks, man. That's when I plan on opening. Exactly then, man. So
I'm excited.
Original people see y'all in 38 weeks, but I want to wrap it up like this, cuz.
Talk to the people.
Be patient. My third daughter has taught me how to. My third daughter. Dang, universe, I do not mean that. Hey, I'm in my second daughter, bro.
Too late.
Nah, I'm in my second daughter, my third child. My second daughter.
Oh no.
My second daughter.
Oh no.
Please.
Too late.
My second daughter, I learned patience from her. And she has taught me patience in this journey, especially these last 2 years, man, has taught me patience. Patience is the way to grow. Patience will slow you down from going depressed. Patience will help you understand how life works. Patience is how the universe works. Patience is how the earth rotates. It takes seasons. It takes days it takes days and hours to get around the sun. It don't just go fast. It don't go slower. It goes at the same pace. That's why we got the days and nights, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It takes patience for the tree to grow. The tree understands that it only can grow for these amount of months, and this amount of months is gonna lose its leaves, and et cetera, and it's not gonna grow as much, but it takes patience. Everything works with patience, bro. It's like the elephant and the dog. If y'all never heard about that, go look it up. You know, how the dog and the elephant both was pregnant at the same time. Make a long story short, after a couple litters, the dog was like, look, I done had 4, 5, 6 litters of kids. My kids having kids, and you still pregnant. It's been almost 2 years. You know what the elephant responded back? The elephant said, when an elephant walks down when an elephant comes walking down the street, the floor trembles. Everybody stops and looks what they doing. Everybody stops and respects the elephant and waves and is happy to see an elephant. And so forth on. It started explaining how powerful the presence of an elephant is. And we gotta remember, it takes 2 years to birth an elephant. That's why elephants been a lot on my mind lately, because they represent so much. And I'm telling you, it's my favorite animal. And they represent patience. It takes 2 years to have an elephant baby. And when that baby come out, that baby is well respected, is big, and everybody stops and parades for it. When a dog have it, it has all these different babies, and it's just so on, it just keep having babies, so it ain't as precious. It's not a race, bro. It's about if you finish or not. It's not a race, it's if you finish or not. Because if you get there, you get there. If me and you supposed to be in Cali, if you get there in Cali, then I finally get there in Cali, we both in Cali. Now we both in the same time zone, even though we wasn't at first, but now we are. It's all about patience. I was so worried about how I was gonna get my tooth paid for, how I'm gonna pay for school, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. I'm filling out all these grants, I'm not getting away. How I'm gonna keep letting, how we gonna grow with Lead Your Lineage? How we gonna grow with the original people? How I'm gonna grow with my other businesses? How I'm gonna grow, I'm trying to keep speaking out and being out here and giving my presence. How I'm gonna do that? How all this was in my pressure. When I finally gave myself peace and patience and said everything will fall through, how I'm gonna get a new car? Everything fell in place. When I gave myself peace and patience and said, you know what? I'm gonna take this step at a time. Patience. That was long, but that was needed. Patience, man. And that was long for you to stay here, for the people who stayed here and got that whole message.
You get it.
Patience.
You get it.
Patience. Patience.
I love it. I love that, cuz. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, man.
Well, family,
Patience.
and we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. That's a beautiful
Yes,
way
sir.
to end it. That's a beautiful way to end it, man.
Yes, sir.
No other way to end it like that, man. That's
You only get it here on Lead Your Lineage by the co-host and cousins.
Absolutely, most definitely. So
Make sure they subscribe.
Absolutely. I was just about to say,
We cousins, man. We cousins.
We
for real, man. Ain't no gimmick.
Yeah.
Same bloodline.
Yeah, family, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the Lead Your Lineage channel.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
Share this with your family. Sit down,
Please.
one day, one afternoon, one evening, watch an episode and really discuss it with your family afterwards. Man, it helps us. It also helps you get your family together and start doing that work to reconnect and heal.
And let us know what y'all need us to talk about, man. If y'all got a comment or something, y'all need us to comment something. Y'all going through it, or y'all need an opinion or something, or just saying how you ending it, man. We get back with you. We'll get back with you. I'm telling you, it's a 360, 720. Me and Cuz, we saw it all because we done got two different perspectives, man. For real.
Absolutely.
So we put it together. And both of our ladies help us put it together too. And everybody we both surround ourselves help us put it together too, man.
Most definitely. Well, family, we appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Lead Your Lineage podcast.
Yes, sir.
Until next time, until next week, lead yourself so you lead your lineage. Lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. One more time. Lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace. Tip it ain't easy, man. Stay melanated, man.